Here's a list of all the e-commerce sites that I sell on and what's working for me currently in my own e-com business. Now, TikTok Shops is by far the biggest opportunity in e-com currently. It's beyond easy to sell here because you can create dozens of pages fast, upload hundreds of videos fast, and all this can be done in minutes with software tools. This allows you to test a bunch of different niches, pages, and a bunch of products until you find something that works for you. Companies are also starting to release product research tools specifically for TikTok Shops, which gives you a massive advantage that not many other people have in this space currently. Now, one of the things that's been working best for me here lately is actually outsourcing product video production. Creating my own content for TikTok Shops was great in the beginning because it was free and I could get a lot of videos up to test different products and different niches relatively quickly. But ultimately, I struggled to get sales consistently because my videos were just not that good, if I'm being honest. Now, I'm not the best editor in the world, and I didn't have enough time to plan out different ideas, record them, and then put enough effort into creating my own UGC content. And I was ultimately competing for attention against other higher quality videos on a super competitive platform. But all this changed when I started outsourcing and ordering all my professional videos. It saved me so much time, the video quality was always great, and each video had semi-viral potential. It also didn't cost me as much as I expected either. I could get professionally done product videos relatively quickly for less than $10 a piece. And most importantly, my sales started becoming more consistent and I stopped hoping videos would do well. Now, my go-to site for these videos is Viral Ecom Ads. Check them out if you're serious about scaling your TikTok shop. The next site is Poshmark and specifically drop shipping on the platform. Now, Poshmark sales have been absolutely crazy due to holiday shopping and Q4 lately. It's never going to be easier than it is right now. When drop shipping on Poshmark, you want to list as many products as possible, which is easy with something like ZDrop's automatic bulk lister. And when I typically say this, people often respond that they've listed about 50 or 100 products and not really gotten any level of success. But that isn't even close to enough. You need to list hundreds or even thousands of products realistically. Again, that's not difficult or that time consuming over a week or two, and you can even hire a cheap VA to do it for you on somewhere like onlinejobs.ph. Think of it as almost casting multiple fishing lines into a pond. The more lines you have, the more fish you have the potential to catch. Now, I primarily source my products from Amazon Prime and Walmart Plus because these premium memberships allow fast shipping, which ensures that I can meet Poshmark's shipping deadlines while still ordering to myself first and using the Poshmark label. And this is how you succeed dropshipping on Poshmark. It's simple, don't overcomplicate it. Now, one of the most enticing aspects of dropshipping on this platform is the automation. There's tons of software out there that can handle the grunt work for you, like listing and sharing. 3 examples of these would first and foremost be Simple Posture. It shares all your listings automatically, bringing more eyeballs to your listings and increasing how high in search results your listings show up. And this is absolutely crucial. You won't be successful without this. The second is ZDrop, which lists for you and copies product pictures, titles, and descriptions, and then marks the price up instantly, all while storing the URL so you can find it later when you do make a sale. The third is ZDPosh, which is also created by the owner of ZDrop, and this actually automatically makes offers to the people that have liked your listings previously based on a certain percentage that you set it to give them a deal off. And this is going to increase your sales by simulating that urgency factor. While Poshmark does mandate the use of their shipping labels, which, yeah, it's a small hurdle, it also presents a massive advantage for those of us that are actually willing to put the work in. Because of this hurdle, the platform has significantly less competition, which means more sales for you and me. If you do want to drop ship successfully here, remember to use ZDrop to bulk list fast, share a lot with Simple Posture, test a bunch of products, including those that have sold on other platforms as well, and then when something sells, list more things like it. And if you do those 3 things consistently, it's not a matter of if, it's almost hard not to make money doing this. The next one is drop shipping on Mercari, and this is the only site that I don't teach publicly on YouTube because they threatened to sue me if I didn't take my YouTube tutorials down. But you can find detailed tutorials on how to approach this properly in my Retail Dropship Pro course, always linked in the description. Some key things to touch on that you want to keep in mind here are: do not use stock images on your listings or you're really rolling the dice, and it only takes Mercari flagging you for something like this a few times for you to lose your account. So do not do that. Sure, you can get away with it for a period of time, but why would you want to risk it? Instead, you want to build a long-term sustainable business the right way so you can have long-term sales. So make sure you're not drop shipping directly from a supplier that won't give you a FedEx, UPS, or USPS tracking number as well. So Amazon tracking numbers like TBA or Walmart DoorDash ones, avoid those at all costs. Now, another little key tidbit of information here that nobody else is doing is try listing used stuff here as well. Now, the margins here are wildly good if you find the right products, and there's next to zero drop shipping competition on used items on this platform. Give it a shot. Next up is Amazon drop shipping, which I love. The past 2 months on Amazon, sales have been sky high. I'm guessing it has to do with Q4, but for the first 8 months of the year, my sales were just kind of okay, which I'm fine with obviously because this is pretty fully automated and hands off with all the software that runs it. But the past 2 months were almost double every other month. Now, I recommend wholesale dropshipping here because it's scalable and within Amazon's terms of service. Although if you're new and you don't have any Amazon selling experience or any startup capital, then I do recommend dropshipping with unknown retail suppliers, which are not well-known stores, at least in the beginning temporarily to get some experience and some initial capital to then move into wholesale with. Finally, Etsy dropshipping is one of the best things you can do as well. Now, sales have been pretty steady here with my print-on-demand dropshipping business, and honestly, I hope that Q4 would crush here, and that hasn't really been the case, but sales have consistently grown the entire year on the platform. And my profit's been steadily increasing as well. One of the best strategies I can give you here is see what's working for other sellers on the platform, and then simply make a similar design, but improve upon it slightly, and use their SEO, but just take it into ChatGPT to improve it, and then you have an edge. Another great tip I could give you here is use software to find hot selling product opportunities with lots of demand and sales, but not that much competition. Now, I did a recent video on how you can actually do this with a tool called Everbee. If you want to check it out, it'll be linked up in the right-hand corner right now. So really hope that helps. That's everything that's been working recently in ecom for me. If you'd like to be the first to get updated each and every month on the best sites, the best strategies, the best product to list on each platform, etc., grab the free newsletter that's always linked in the description and stay updated.